Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard, and today I have an honored guest.
Yes, we are doing a special collaboration between Your Anime Senpai and my channel, which is... I have too many channels. You can check me out at BandLoss, or you can check me out at RC3Art. I have two different channels, one for my art and one for my gaming, so...
That's fair.
I believe RC3Art is the one that this will go on.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
All right. Well, Rob, what are we doing today exactly?
Well, you probably can't see it because I don't think a whole lot of it's in the frame, but you will see it in a minute. We're playing the Dragon Ball Z collectible card game. It started off back in the olden Score days. Was re-released again by Panini in the recent years, and then eventually got canceled
because of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah?
Because of Dragon Ball Super,
the card game. Yeah.
The card game.
Yeah. Not that we're bitter about that or anything.
No, I'm not bitter at all.
I mean, I've played the Dragon Ball Super card game. It was okay, but I feel like this game, to me, in my personal opinion, I feel like this game more captures the essence of Dragon Ball Z more than anything else. But
I do agree. The one-on-one combat is fun, although we're changing the rules a little bit. So if anybody out there is wanting to, have a little disclaimer here. These aren't going to be the same rules. We tweaked them a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not only did we allow for all of the sets, meaning Panini, GT, the original Score, as well as Fan Z if you feel like printing them out. So you can use any of those card sets for this format. I believe we just called it Universal Survival Tournament format or something like that.
Something along those lines.
Because it kind of gives the same feel. So the biggest change right off the bat that you'll notice is you have your main personality, plus you'll have 3 allies out on the field. There are no allies in your deck. Mm-hmm. Your allies act like main personalities in the fact that they can level up by utilizing anger. The anger is all shared, of course. And everything uses its own power-up rating, so there's no 1s or 0s or anything like that. Everything powers up based upon what the card states. Mm-hmm. Then from there, the deck building, we stick with the score size, which is 85 cards or 90 if you declare a Namekian Tokiwaza. Use your mastery based upon your main personality. So if you have a Namekian character, you can use the Namekian Tokiwaza or a Saiyan character, as long as it matches your main personality, just like in the regular game. Then the addition of drawing has changed. We now draw 5 cards instead of 3 cards for combat to help make up for the fact that we're going to have much more brutal combat.
Yep.
The combat rounds tend to last much longer. You've got a lot of attacks, extra drawing, extra energy attacks, extra all the good stuff. Let me see. I believe there was a couple more rules that we changed around a little bit. Oh, yes. So the biggest thing that you probably are curious about, since there are no allies in the deck and they're already out, we're using the Panini critical rules, and we added one more, which is if you do 7 life cards of damage, that's after endurance and all the other prevention. If you do a full 7 life cards of damage, you get to choose one of your opponent's allies to be flipped face down. They've been knocked out of the round. But you can still bring them back. So any card that states searching for or adding a ally back into play or to your hand automatically brings that character back into play at 3 power stages above 0.
Yep.
So that makes it a little bit tougher. You've got a lot of powers out on the field. You've got constant combat powers, a lot of combos that you can make up from all the different characters, including GT. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's going to
be pretty crazy. Watch out for them big bang Kamehamehas that do like 20 life cards of damage from GT.
I know.
Those things are evil.
I know exactly how those feel.
I don't use those at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're nice. They cost a lot though for a Z character. I think it's like 7 or 8 power stages or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
for a Z character, you basically wipe yourself out to use it. Now, GT characters do have a little more. But
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense too, because I mean, you know, GT power scale went up pretty high. Not just in terms of the cards, but like the actual anime itself. So it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah, the power scale went up really high. I think Super is technically above it at this point. Unless you watch Dragon Ball Heroes, which they say they're kind of the same.
Yeah, I guess it really just depends.
I know in Dragon Ball Heroes they consider Super Saiyan 4 and Blue about the same power rating.
That's what I heard too.
So if you watch those things, then good for you. I like Dragon Ball as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess since we've kind of explained some things here, there might be one or two other rules that might pop up during play, but that's pretty much the basics right now. So,
yeah.
Rob, shall we do battle against each other?
I think we shall. So
right.
we shall use our pretty mat here that I purchased from the original Penny game.
It is very nice. I can't wait till you guys see this. It's pretty nice.
It's so large it dangles off of the table.
Indeed, that is true.
It takes up your normal kitchen table, but it's not as pretty in there. And the table's pretty, but the light's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Sorry.
Anyways,
yeah,
that's fine.
We'll just play in here.
Yeah.
Sound quality.
Yes. In any case, so Rob, let's go ahead and do battle.
Main personality and our 3 allies. So you guys can join in on the excitement. We're going to reveal to each other the first time what we are playing against. So, our favorite thing to do first is reveal the mastery and the sensei. So let's do sensei first.
Sensei first? Okay.
Sensei first.
Whoops. I could always just drop my sensei, you know.
Alright.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Well.
So,
do you want to explain yours and I can explain mine? Or?
Yeah, quickly. Grand Kai Sensei. Once per combat, you may prevent 2 power stages of damage from an attack.
And Goku Sensei, which is kind of an interesting once I reveal the rest of these cards, but you cannot win by most powerful personality victory.
Which you already can't.
Yeah, whichever can. Your opponent cannot do the following: use card effects to lower your main personality to lower personality levels, keep you from raising your anger, lower your anger, modify an increase of your anger. Your opponent's winter countryside does not affect your anger. So essentially, don't touch my anger, sir.
Yes.
I will do with my anger as I so please.
Yes. So, additional little side rule before we keep on going. The only way to win is by survival victory, which means no highest personality victory to win. No Dragon Ball victory. You can still use Dragon Balls, and you can still get yourself as high as you want to, but no winning by anything other than survival.
This is purely beatdown.
Yeah.
I believe Tough Enough, was that the...
Yeah. Also, Tough Enough cards are legal in this format as well, if anybody likes Tough Enough cards.
Indeed.
All right.
Oh, now we shall do the masteries?
Revealing of the masteries. Oh, both playing Saiyan. Strange.
Well, what does your Saiyan mastery do, sir?
Okay, so my Saiyan mastery says you may begin the game on level 2.
Oh.
And then your constant power is you need 6 anger to advance the personality level. Your styled attacks without anger printed in the text box gain raise your anger 1.
Interesting.
Styled attacks, I must always remember that.
And that's Panini.
That's Panini. This is from Awakening, I believe. The Awakening Saiyan set.
I have to look into that.
I believe it was Vegeta, I think was the one that came with that. I can't remember.
Wow.
So starting on level 2 is nice. There's only one other mastery that does the same, and that's there's a Saiyan mastery from GT that lets you start at level 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my Saiyan mastery is from Dragon Ball Z, the Majin Buu Saga, I believe. You cannot win by most powerful personality, of course.
Strange.
All your Saiyan style attacks gain raise your anger 1 level, gain 3 power stages. During the rejuvenation step, if you put any Saiyan style cards back into your life deck, raise your anger 2 levels, and your main personality gains 4 power stages. Yep. So it's almost like my deck is all about anger.
It almost seems like my deck is similar about gaining anger, just a little slower because I have to get 6 instead of
that's true.
Instead of 5. But It's all about that anger gaining. All right.
Shall we do main personality or shall we do allies?
Yeah, main personality will be last. We'll do allies.
All right.
All right. So we'll just randomly choose an ally. I'm going to choose this one.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Dr. Brief.
Icarus.
Okay. Let's hear what Icarus does.
All right. So if your main personality is Gohan, you may use this power regardless of your main personality's power stage. Your other allies cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects. Power, physical attack, damage 1 life card, hit, rejuvenate 1.
I wonder what your main personality is.
I don't know. I'm feeling like it might be Yamcha.
Well, I mean, you might be able to figure out mine pretty quick. I mean, you probably already figured it out anyways because it's my favorite one. But if this is Dr. Brief, which is funny because they're both from the Panini set. But if your main personality is Bulma, Trunks, or Vegeta, you may use this power regardless of your main personality's power stages. The constant combat power is when entering combat, draw a card.
There we go.
Yes.
Card draws, and that's a good one. All right.
Yes, very much
so. Let's reveal the next. I'm going to do this one.
Okay, I'll do this one then. 3, 2, 1. Trunks.
Piccolo.
Okay, well, Piccolo from World Tournament.
It's a very mildly played Piccolo because everyone wants to play the one that stops constant powers.
Yeah.
But this one works extremely well because it does something that Saiyan doesn't do, and his ability is place the bottom 3 cards of your discard pile at the bottom of your life deck. So some rejuvenation in there.
Yeah.
Get some heals.
Yeah.
As Saiyan doesn't have a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's mostly a Namekian card, but
that is true. Very interesting.
He's there. And he's got levels.
Oh.
He's got levels to go to.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Trunks here. His constant combat power is when you raise your anger during combat, the amount of anger is doubled.
Okay. Nice.
So, I guess we'll move on to our last one.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Son Goku.
Son Goku.
Okay.
Or Draku, as everybody knew him. He's probably one of the best Gokus ever created. And the fact that he just all your attacks deal +1 life cards of damage, and since you got the same one, I'll let you finish.
Constant combat power is when entering combat, draw a card. Now, Rob. Of course, my Dr. Briefs and your Icarus have a special thing that says it doesn't matter what your main personality level is. Is that the same here with Mr. Goku?
Oh yeah, so this is a good time to bring up constant powers and how they work in this format. So in this format, constant powers work no matter what. They're always in effect because your team is working as a unit, which means that you can activate an ally's power even if Icarus is in control of combat. Piccolo can use his power at any time he wants to. Goku's in, he can use Icarus's. There's no stopping it. It's just whenever it's used, it's used. So that means that while both of us have our Gokus out, we get +1 life cards of damage to our attacks. We both get to draw an extra card when we start combat.
Well, I get to draw.
Well, you get to draw an extra one because you have Mr. Briefs there.
2 extra cards. Yay!
We're already drawing 5, so
yeah.
So you'll get a nice little boost in cards.
Indeed. So, with all that out of the way, shall we reveal?
Yes, I wonder who I will have as my main personality.
I'm guessing Goten.
Oh man, I think you got it mostly right.
Okay, right. Well, 3, 2, 1.
Gohan.
Majin Vegeta.
Mine is a GT Gohan.
Okay.
But I'll read you his level 1 power and then go to his level 2. So I'll let you use Majin Vegeta first. Because I've got to explain 2 powers.
Very well. So Majin Vegeta, his power is stops the physical attack. After doing so, I get to search the top 3 cards on my life deck for a card with Majin in the title and place it into my hand. The other cards are placed on top of my life deck in any order.
So it seems like you will be outdrawing me in this game, sir. Very good. So Gohan, his first level, this is a GT character Gohan, is it's pretty simple. It's an energy attack, costs 4 power stages of damage, does 12 life cards of damage.
Oh.
But since I have the Saiyan Dynamic Mastery, I'll be starting on level 2 with just Gohan the father. His is a constant power. If this Gohan is an overlay ally or part of your main personality, you may use his lower level powers and constant powers. Your energy attacks do +6 life cards of damage. Now you get to see the big power bump that is GT.
Oh, this is GT?
Wow. This is GT.
Man, so I should have busted out my GT personality.
So you have a red ribbon, which is the first set, baby set. And then the level 2 Gohan, he comes from Shadow Dragon, which was the second to last set. The last set was Lost Episodes, which is really hard to find cards of. That was a really low published set, Lost Episodes. Because everybody was pretty much over Dragon Ball and GT by that point, because GT was already done showing by Funimation.
Gotcha.
Alright, so without further ado, let's roll the dice and see who gets to go first.
Alright. Highest number?
Highest number.
That's you.
Alright, so everybody starts. Main personalities start at 5 above, just like they would before.
1, 2, 3, 5.
And then allies start at 3 above.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Icarus is at 3. That's strange. 1, 2, 3.
I gave Trunks the pink scouter for Princess Trunks.
I'm giving Piccolo the pink scouter. For Piccolo.
Well, I was just saying for Trunks, it's like for the Dragon Ball Z abridged.
So as you'll be able to tell, since we're doing 5 cards, you discard down to 2 instead of 1. But that's still a lot of cards to draw and discard if you don't declare combat. So since I won, I get to be active player, which is already looking at me. We are using World Games in this format as our table. I figured I was looking over the power stages, and I felt like it was the most fair for non-GT and Panini characters. It kind of gave a good balance for the lower guys to be able to hit a little bit easier when they get someone down to 0. All right, so since you're going to get 2 extra cards and I'm only going to get 1 extra card, almost seems pointless to go into combat at the beginning.
Did you?
Man!
Did you power up your people?
Oh yeah, power up stage. Let's not forget that. So, Tokiwaza doesn't add power stages in this format, just like in Panini. So it's just regular power up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gohan. 1, 2 for Goku. 1 for poor Icarus, and 1, 2 for Piccolo. Alright, so yeah, I remember now why I made this deck. It's a nasty Gohan, I'm just saying.
I'm concerned.
So we'll do 1, 2 cards. I will pass and rejuvenate 1.
Okay.
So active player goes to you, Sir Richard.
3, 4, 5. Draw 5. Power up 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. What do I have? I'll play Quickness Drill.
No, not the Quickness Drill. Is that the one that lets you draw a card and discard a card?
Draw a card, discard a card from your hand and place from your hand to place the bottom card from your discard pile to your hand.
So it's a nab card. Nice.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. I will also pass, which may not be a great idea, but just kind of
It puts you in the lead when it comes to cards that way.
potentially, yeah. But I am actually going to, since I'm rejuvenating, I will raise my main personality up to 4 power stages. 1, 2, 3, which is max, and then raise my anger 2.
Alright.
Passed on to you, sir.
Alrighty. Let me draw some cards. Maybe we should get some stuff going. 2, 3. Yeah, sticking. 4. 5. Alright. You know what, Richard? Let's just do it. Let's declare some combat after I power up my guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. You see, originally in this format, I was thinking about doing a whole 7-man team, but then I realized during power up stage, it was going to take us an hour.
Yeah.
Like power up, and then the whole field will be filled with just personalities. It'd be hard to keep track of. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to keep it themed to 7, but I've cut it down by 3 to make it easier.
Go ahead and draw your cards first.
I already drew my cards, so I get to draw my 1 from Goku.
Okay. I will elect not to do the quickness drill, but instead do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the normal draw, and then the 2 from Goku and Dr. Breeze.
Sweet.
What do I have here? Interesting. Well. Okay.
So let me get my hand in some better order here. Man. Alright. Your Majin Vegeta stops a physical attack, right?
Stops the physical attack, yes.
Yes, alright. That is as I had thought. Alright, so let's begin. Also, if you to add a little bit more spice up to it, because like I said, combat it can be very brutal in this format. Any character can take damage or can distribute damage, but if it's still enough to knock them to 0, they still have to take the damage. So, for example, if he were to hit me for a physical attack that would knock Icarus, and I decide that Icarus is going to take the damage, we compare their power stages because they're the ones fighting, taking the damage and attacking. And then if it knocks Icarus to 0, anything left over is life cards of damage. I still can't distribute it around 3 here, 2 there, 1 there, 2 here. I'm performing attack. He decides who the defender is to block it, and that's the one that takes the damage.
All or nothing.
Yep, all or nothing.
Gotcha.
But allies can take over at any point in time. There's no 0 above or anything like that. So, in saying that, let's go ahead and start off with Gohan, who's going to perform an energy attack. It's going to cost me 2. Bloop, bloop. This one is an energy attack. If successful, shuffle this card back into your life deck after use. If you declare to Tokiwaza, the next energy attack you perform in this combat costs 0 power stages before.
Oh.
So that's not an if successful, but if it is successful, I do get this shuffle back in. And since it does not, it is a styled and it does not have anger anywhere, I get to raise my anger 1.
Well, allow me to stop that energy attack and also stop an energy attack in the next phase.
Ooh.
Which I guess is my phase or your phase?
My phase.
Your phase, okay. Excellent.
So, you get to stop my next energy attack if I performs it.
Indeed.
Very nice.
Well, in that case then, what's your power level at right now? Of your main personality?
Gohan is at 5,645,000.
Well, that's not going to work. Okay, well, I can still use this anyways. I'm going to use Majin Vegeta to do this. It'll be an energy attack, doing 7 life cards of damage,
Okay.
including Goku. Since you're a higher power level than my main personality, it is not a focused attack. But for the remainder of combat, when you use endurance, or when I use endurance rather, your main personality gains 1 stage. So that is Saiyan 2-Gun Woo.
2-Gun Woo. Alright. Sweet, sweet.
Oh, and I gain, actually, since it's the same attack, I also gain, what, 3 levels and 1 anger.
Yeah. I contemplated using that one for this deck. Came close. Very close. I will stop an energy attack. And the next attack I perform in this combat deals +3 life cards of damage.
Okay.
Alright. So you stop my energy attack in my next phase. Well then, let's go ahead then and I'll go ahead and use this energy attack because it'll get stopped.
Okay.
And I won't use the Empower on. Oh, actually, it cost me 0. So it's going to get stopped, but I'm not going to use the Empower so that I can use its ability to search your life deck for 1 copy of a Saiyan style drill that adds damage to your attacks and place it into play. Lower your opponent's anger 2, which I can't, but I will get to. Actually, still attacks without anger printed. Forgot. Technically, if it says lower anger, I don't get to raise my anger. That's one downside to this mastery, because it says anger. Alright, so let me look for a Saiyan drill and put it into play. It has to add damage, which I'm pretty sure I put one in here that does that somewhere. And I'm starting to doubt myself. Ah, there's one. That might be it. Oh no. Oh, that's the other one. So I have 2 in here, looks like. Alright. We'll get out the Saiyan aggression drill.
What would that do? Oh.
So basically, it looks like it has a whole bunch of text because it's one of the drills from Kid Buu that allows it to be played in any deck. But what it does is all of your attacks do +2 power stages of damage. All your opponent's personalities gain 1 less power stage to the minimum of 0 when they power up during the power up step. So all your guys power up 1 less to a minimum of 0. So that will help. I figured that will help me out a little more than the other one I have.
That is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate.
Alright. Offer the cut.
I shall cut here. There you go.
Alright. Very good. Very good. Alright, so that's the end of my turn. I did all that nonsense.
Okay. I will. I'm going to use Super Saiyan Effect to prevent you from performing physical attacks for the remainder of this combat.
Oh, nice. Alright. My turn. I will use Piccolo's ability to take the bottom 3 cards of my discard pile and put them at the bottom of my life deck.
Okay.
Rejuve. Alright, your turn.
Right.
I'm going to put a dice on Piccolo since his ability is done. So I don't forget.
I will now hit you with a Saiyan Light Jab. I've already got the max power stages for my main personality, but I'll gain 1 anger. It's a physical attack doing +4 power stages and 1 life card. If successful, and if I declare Tokuwaza, shuffle this card back into your life deck.
Okay. I will play the Shifty Dodge.
Okay.
Stop any attack. Your main personality gains 3 power stages. Remove from game after use. 1, 2, 3. Get him up to max.
Alright.
Move from game pile.
Your turn.
My toy. Alright. Let's do a. Let's use Gohan's power, which is his lower power. So it'll be an energy attack that costs 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and does 18 life cards of damage.
Ooh.
And 2 power stages.
Stops all energy attacks this turn.
Oh, nice.
Or the rest of this combat, rather. I guess that includes mine. Which is fine. How about instead I hit you with a physical attack doing 5 power stages unless I declare Tokawaza, which then becomes 10 power stages and 1 life card.
Ooh, very nice.
And that'll actually get me to level 2.
Very nice.
Oops. Which makes me 3 million, but doesn't matter for this. This thing is just 10 power stages and 1 life card.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it does matter. Well, oh, no, it doesn't, because it's a static of 10. Static 10 ability.
Yep. I will stop any attack. You may hold an extra card in your hand during this turn's rejuvenation step. Remove from the game after use.
Okay. That was also removed from the game after use my card as well. And for the audience watching, Majin Vegeta's new constant combat power is when you and your opponent use the physical attack table. For a physical attack, base damage of the physical attack is reduced by 2 when performed against Majin Vegeta and gets +2 when performed by Majin Vegeta. So in other words, he will get -2 to his damage, and I will get +2 to my damage when we're using the physical attack table.
Yep. Very nice.
Okay. So
My turn. Because I just stopped your attack.
yes.
So I cannot do physical or energy attacks. So
Indeed.
it seems that I will have to pass.
Okay. I will in turn hit you with a physical attack, doing +4, +6 power stages damage and 1 life card. I'm assuming that my main personality, since he's only at 3 million, is not higher than your main personality.
No, he's at 5 million.
Okay, well, in that case, the rest of this doesn't matter, but I'm going to go ahead and read it anyways for the audience at home. If it was higher, then you would have to discard 2 of your allies in play, but since it's not, I will simply gain 3 power stages, and actually I'm going to gain 2 anger because I forgot about Trunks's ability.
Doubling anger ability, yes.
This actually has to go away. So, you got +6 power stages and 1 life card coming at you.
Alright. Well, I will have Gohan defend against it, so
Okay.
I don't have anything to block it, so I will reduce the power stages by 2 with my Grand Kai Sensei.
Okay.
So I know I've used his ability. And so +4 power stages, and which yours would be.
I'm at 3 million right now.
You're at 3 million, and I'm at 5 million, so that is a 0.
Okay.
Plus. So you got +2 and then -2, right?
Well, so +4
+4
with the additional
+2,
two, which was counteracted by
counteracted
this.
by this.
So it's +4.
So 4 power stages of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 1 life card.
And 1 life card. Ow.
All right.
That was a good energy attack that you just took away from me too.
Yeah, good. All right. Your turn, I guess.
Yep, I passed.
I will also pass.
All right.
So I guess that's it for your round.
Yep, and I get to hang on to 1 extra card
Okay.
because of my card effect. So.
Yep.
And then your power up ratings are all -1.
Well, he's already at max. He can't go anywhere. He can go up by 1. This guy can go up by 1, and I will draw my 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that one was a little less brutal than I expected, but Richard was good enough to play the infamous stop all energy and then a stop all physical. So that kept me from going a few more rounds of goodness. It's alright. See what happens this time around. Silence fills the air as Richard decides what does he want to do while Rob checks the battery on the camera. I might end up losing audio quality later because I might have to. Oh no, we're good. Sweet. Falling.
Oh. Not that it really matters. Because I'm the one that's doing that, most of that. Feel like I should attack, but
You do get more cards than I do. Although we'll be even because I have one extra card. But that's it.
well, right now I've got 4, what's that, 5, 6, 7. You'll draw 5, and then I'll draw 2 more. So actually, I should still be.
I draw one more.
Oh,
So I'll have 9.
I should also have 9. By the time it's all said and done. Okay.
But my main personality is weaker right now.
That's true.
I'm only at 4,970,000.
I really should take.
Good old GT. But this was one of the other reasons I looked at this. This is a really strong GT character unless you're using Goku or Vegeta. And, halfway down I am in box H already. And your characters can pop up pretty fast.
The question is, do I want to take that risk? Because that's a heck of a lot of damage. How much damage was that? Was Gohan's ability?
Basically, it's a 4-power stage, 12 life card energy attack, but all of his energy attacks get plus 6 life cards.
So
Any energy attack that I throw out, she's going to get plus 6.
Oh.
It just ends up being 18 total with his own power.
Right.
This is the reason why the level 2 Gohan combo I was just looking at it and was like, that's just devastating.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's crazy getting to draw so many cards.
Well, maybe, but that's the only thing that's barely keeping me hanging on right now.
No. Remove these dice instead.
Well, you know what? I should probably go for it, because if I don't, then I may regret it later. So, yeah, let's go for it.
He's going for it, folks.
I will declare my attacks.
3 of 5, and then Goku's additional 1. It's a lot of cards. This is where a Chaozu Psychic Halt or Time as a Warrior's Tool just makes everything sad.
I will start us off with a energy attack. It's a Saiyan Concussion Punch, which costs 2 to perform, but I'm going to gain that back with my 3 life and 1/2 anger. It's an energy attack doing 5 plus 1, so 6 life cards of damage, and lower your opponent's anger by 2.
Well, how dare you touch mine anger. Intriguing. All right. Well, how much was that?
6 life cards total, including Goku's
All right.
ability.
I'll take that hit. 1. 2. That's endurance for GT.
Okay.
3, 4. 5. I'll keep that card because it's a nice one. And a 6.
Okay.
Those are the cards I want. All right.
Excellent. So you've taken that damage.
I have indeed. How much life cards was that? Oh, that wasn't enough to do a critical effect. Right, correctly?
When your opponent discards 5 or more.
So you did a total of 3, 4. Because technically when you discard it for Tokiwaza, it's discarded. It's 4. You did 4 to me. Came close.
Came close.
Alright.
Well, hold on. Oh yeah, well so I did the damage was 6. You
prevented. Endurance is considered preventing damage, so it doesn't count towards criticals.
Right. Was it 2 damage? Oh yeah.
Yeah, prevented 2.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So we're good. You did 4 total life cards, and I prevented 2 of them.
Right.
Or 6 total life cards and prevented 2 of them down to 4.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to play Goku's Search event.
Okay.
Search your life deck for an ally, drill, or Dragon Ball and place it into play. Your main personality gains 5 stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Search your discard for 2 cards and rejuvenate them. Vanish after use. So, let me get some cards back that I want. Mainly the 2 that I discarded from the top. So, those will get rejuvenated. Let's put those to the side for right now. Because I want the shuffle. So, gotta look for a drill and put it into play. Sadly, one of those drills is being rejuvenated. But I want to get one of my favorite drills. Android 20 is Absorbing Drill. So for those at home don't know about this drill, which is one of the biggest staples of all time that I keep in every deck, it is a drill that basically states discard 2 life cards from the top to stop an energy attack. It can be used multiple times because it's a drill, not a non-combat card. You cannot use endurance, so you can't endure out of the 2 life cards, but basically you're just discarding 2 life cards for any energy attack, which is a nasty card if you had one out for this deck.
Yes.
That's probably the biggest weakness for this deck, but positive, you level up so fast that it probably wouldn't hurt as bad. Alright, so I'm going to let you cut and I'm going to rejuvenate these 2.
There you go, sir.
Thank you. And then rejuvenate. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I use that energy attack ahead of time. Well. What if I did a physical attack? I will, it's physical attack doing... Oh. Physical attack doing +3 power stages of damage. It's got Empower 2. For the remainder of combat, use Empower. Or when you use Empower, you still use all the effects after the Empower. Which I will choose not to do that, I guess, because I want to do... Because Empower 2 is just extra damage, right?
Yep, 2 extra life cards of damage.
Okay, so I'll do +3 power stages and +3 life cards of damage. But let me go ahead and gain my anger first and...
On your way to the next level of Majin Vegeta. A level I haven't seen yet. Most of the time you don't make it past level 2.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, which is funny because I'm pretty sure this is not the level 3 that I usually play with, but whatever. So he is now at 4 million. His power is Focus Energy Attack, doing 6 life cards of damage. You may discard a card with Majin in the title from your hand. If you do, you may use this 8-second time this combat.
Very nice. For those of you who don't know, Focus Energy means it can only be stopped by cards that say they can block Focus Energy, or a card that states it can block that specific type of attack.
In this case, energy attack.
So if it says stops a physical or energy attack, or says stop any attack, it will not block a focused attack.
Indeed.
Yeah, that is an actual real rule. So we're using mostly real rules, just adding to the format.
This is the card here.
Oh yes. The Saiyan Blitz. All right, let's see. I think I will do we'll go ahead and use Gohan's ability, energy attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing.
Well, did you lock this already?
Oh no! Wait, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. My fault. Stop a physical or energy attack. Gain 7 power stages.
Yeah.
Give me a few more to play with. Sorry. My turn?
Yes.
Energy attack. It cost me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll do. I actually forgot this last time. 12 plus 6 plus 1.
So what is the what does it all say there? Like, can you read his ability?
Yes, if Gohan is an overlay, ally, or part of your MP, you may use his lower level powers and constant powers.
Oh, okay.
Your energy attacks do plus 6 life cards damage.
And so, okay, hold on. Okay. I'm going to try this. Hopefully this works.
Oh, okay.
Stops an energy attack. The next energy attack you perform this combat gains all secondary effect text of the attack you just stopped removed from game.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. So
how does that work with this particular scenario?
Basically, any modifiers would continue to go on. So you would get both my Gohan and my Goku added to it.
Okay.
Plus your Goku, because it's going to add to it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So in other words,
So you basically burn 4 power stages and hit me for 20 instead of me hitting you for 19.
Do I have to do 4?
Yeah, that's how much it costs.
Well, but it's only copying the secondary effects.
Oh, it says perform the same energy attack, right?
No, the next energy attack you perform this combat gains all secondary effect text of the attack you just stopped.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread that. Secondary attack effects are the second part of the card. Right. So if I play an energy card, such as one that states,
like such as this one right here, where it says lower your opponent's anger by 2.
Yes, that would gain that.
So
his does not actually have any secondary effects.
Okay.
These are modifiers. So your next one wouldn't gain any modifiers. It just blocks the energy attack.
Okay.
My bad.
That's okay, because I'm still going to do an energy attack. Doing focused energy attack, doing 6 life cards of damage. And do I have any cards with the word Majin in the title that I wish to discard? No, I will not. So just 7 life cards of damage.
Alright, well, I will discard 2 life cards and stop it.
Okay. Alright. So that was my attack.
Oh wait, is that your focused attack?
That is my focused attack.
Then I cannot do that. Because drills do not work against focused attack. So, 7 life cards?
7 life cards.
Alright, so 1, 2, that's 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 cards in total damage. So avoided the critical effect once again, barely. Endurance.
Most upsetting.
Endurance is nice.
Upsetting.
Alright. My toying.
Your turn to attack.
Alright. Let me do a... Yeah, why not? So this will be a Mercenary Talos Dodon Ray. It'll cost me 2. It's an energy attack which only does 1 life card of damage. But attached to your opponent's main personality. While attached, your opponent may discard a defense card from his or her hand at the start of each turn. If he or she does not, banish the top card of your opponent's life deck. Place this card on top of your life deck when your opponent deals critical damage. So the damage is 1 plus 6. So 7, 8. And that gets attached. It's not even a... Now that would have been one to copy.
Yes, that if I had known. Well, that's if it goes through, though, right?
That doesn't say if successful.
Okay. Well.
Now, let me double check when turns are, because we're in phases and not turns. So I think a turn is basically, a turn is when it becomes turn, not phase. So not like every time you get ready to go. It's not going to do that.
Okay. Well, 6 life cards, right?
8.
Oh, 8 life cards.
1 plus 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's that. There's my endurance.
All right, so now I get to choose a critical effect, including the one that would be most helpful for me right now, which is removing an ally. So I will blast Sir Goku.
Okay.
So, critical effect happened. I did 7 life cards of damage. The other critical effects, I believe, are 5 life cards of damage. But if you do 7, you get to do the additional overpower critical, I guess we'll just call it, where you can knock an ally out. If, like I said, stated, for any reason he has a card that looks for an ally, searches for an ally, or even puts one in his hand, he gets to bring them back at 3 power stages above 0. And whatever level he was at, if he was like level 2 or 3. So, so, all right.
That was your attack.
That was my attack. That was a bit brutal.
It was quite brutal.
Gohan's ability is a little broken. Plus 6 life cards for every energy attack. Once one goes through, it's just a disaster.
Yeah, I probably should have used a GT character, but that's okay. I will do a physical attack doing plus 3 power stages and plus 2 life cards. Let me gain my anger. Let me gain my power stages. And that should be that. So I'm at 4 million.
Okay. So physical attack. I will. I'll let it go through. I'm at 5,240,000. What'd you say yours at?
4 million.
So you're just 1 below me, which still puts it at 0.
Okay. So 3 power stages and 2 life cards.
Okay. So let's use him. So we'll do 1 power stage, ouch, and 2 life cards. Oh,
excellent.
2. Oh, that's a good. That's a block.
Excellent.
That's a block I could use.
Okay. All right. There's that.
So my turn. I'm going to go ahead and use Piccolo's ability to rejuvenate 3 from the bottom. Get my heals on and use his ability. Oop. Your turn.
Okay. I shall
put a dice on Gohan, so don't forget that I've used his ability this time too.
I shall make another attack. Yeah. Physical attack. Doing at stages. So no
Attack table?
Attack table stages. If it hits, I get to banish a setup or a drill.
Ooh. Always something good.
Oh, and I will gain my 1, 2 anger, and I'm already at max level, so.
Alright, looks like you hit. So,
okay.
I wonder which one you'll get rid of. So, just at stages is 0.
Yeah.
But you'll get to remove one of my 2 drills.
What does this drill do again?
All my attacks do plus 2 power stages of damage, which I had forgotten about when I hit you earlier. And then all your opponent's personalities gain 1 less power stage to 0 during their power up step. So losing 1 stage of power, or pretty much all your energy attacks doing only 2 life cards of damage.
Yeah, let's get rid of this one.
Alright.
Banished.
Tis banished, so I cannot get it back.
Excellent.
A good play.
I mean, that's still pretty. That hurts quite a bit too, but.
Not as much as energy attacks basically being duds the whole game.
Yeah.
Or at least until I level up, which is not very fast right now.
Right.
Mostly because I haven't really performed the Saiyan attack but once.
Okay. So it's your turn to attack me?
It is. So I will do a energy attack. Cost me 2. Bloop bloop. I will not use the empower ability, so it will do an additional +4 life cards. So 3 + 4 is 7. Plus 6 is 13, 14 life cards of damage.
Stops an energy attack and all energy attacks for the rest of this combat.
Very nice. That evil card.
I probably should have used that. Well, no, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I will pass.
I will hidden power level. Physical attack, raise your main personality to its highest power stage. So all I will be doing is a physical attack that does +2 power stage and 1 life card. I'm at 6,050,000. Where are you at?
1 second. I guess that was last combat. I am at 4 million.
Okay, so I am just 1 stage above you, so it's going to be 1 power stage, 3 power stages, and a life card. Mostly just a power up card.
What if I instead stop that physical attack and stop your next physical attack in the next phase?
Oh. Alright. My turn. Or your turn. Your turn.
I pass.
I will pass.
Okay.
Alright, discard down to 2 for me. So
Already at 2.
yeah. Alright, so now it'll be my turn, right?
Yep.
Does that say the start of every turn or your turn?
While attached, your opponent may discard a defense card from his or her hand at the start of each turn.
Okay.
If he or she does not, banish the top card of your opponent's life deck. Okay. Well, all that being said, I will, in fact, do this, but I just need to figure out which one I want to get rid of. I will, was it banish? Oh, no, discard. Yeah, it may discard a defensive card, so I will discard same power block, which would stop a physical attack normally, but in this case, it's just going to go here.
Okay.
And this goes back to you.
Alright.
Does it just go on top of your life deck? Like, you get to draw it next turn?
Oh, actually, no, it stays there. It just says place this card on top of your life deck when your opponent deals critical damage. So you keep it until you deal critical damage to me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
An evil card.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Alright, so now I will power up. So before I draw, which I'm supposed to do, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and he's at max. So now I'll draw my 5 cards. 1, 4, 5. Okay. Intriguing. Okay. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to play a drill. Energy overload. When you perform an attack, you may discard any amount of cards from your hand to have the attack do +3 life cards of damage for each card discarded in this way.
Oh, that's... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, okay.
Sad thing is, I'm gonna be down cards. I don't know if I want to do that. Although you're down 1 card because of your discard. You know, why not? Let's do it.
Go into attack.
Go into attack. I'll get 1 card, and you'll get 1 extra card.
4, 5 plus 1 extra.
All right. All right, sir. Well, let's begin.
Oh my.
Let's begin the nonsense, shall we?
Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna be. It's gonna be something.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and start off with an energy attack. It's the Saiyan style. So 1, 2. It says lower your anger, so I can't raise any anger. I will be using the empower effect. So it'll be an energy attack. Does 5, 11, 12 life cards in 2 power stages. And search your life deck for 1 copy of a Saiyan style drill that adds damage to your attacks and place into play.
Ouch. So 12 plus 2 power stages. So let's do the power stages first. I'm at 4 million. 6 million.
Oh, it's just 2 power stages.
No, just 2 power stages. Okay.
Just those plus 2.
Okay. And then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That goes in the bottom. 12.
It must be gone.
Was it 12 life cards?
Yep.
So 12 life cards. So which ally would you like to, ally would you like to get rid of this time?
And you gain an anger hurts, but the extra card is the most obvious. So
Yes.
we'll remove Mr. Briefs there.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right. And then I couldn't find a Saiyan drill. I must have already discarded it, so I'll let you cut. Should have used the empower. Would have been 2 more life cards of damage. What's wrong with me?
That's right. I don't mind.
It's okay.
I have a bad feeling about this game now. So
Your turn.
I would like to do a focused energy attack, doing 6 life cards of damage. Do I have a margin here that I would like to discard? No. So, just 6 life cards of damage.
I will stop an energy attack.
Okay.
And stops an energy attack on your opponent's next attack phase.
Okay.
So, if you decide to play one on your next attack phase, it is blocked.
Gotcha. Your turn.
I will play. I'm going to do a physical attack. Gohan's Backlash.
Interesting. That is a very interesting choice. I will stop that physical attack, and all physical attacks that I perform for the remainder of combat do plus 2 power stages of damage.
Okay. So, the hit doesn't go, but it has an ability. You may banish an ally.
Oh, wow.
And it's banish after use, so.
Well, that was not very nice, Rob. So instead, I'm going to do a Saiyan Escape.
Oh, okay.
Physical attack doing plus 3 plus 3 life cards of damage. An additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power stages for each card in my hand. Oh, and since I'm going to go ahead and gain some levels here, my new power level is at 5 million, which is still probably not quite to where you're at, but
Not quite, but.
still, I'll take it.
Alright.
So plus 3 life cards and plus 5 power stages.
I will stop physical or energy attack and gain 7 power stages.
Oh.
Went all out on that one, huh?
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, you got me. What's it? Oh, wait. Let's explain what Mr. Majin Vegeta does.
Oh, yes, he has a constant combat power that says all physical attacks that I perform with Majin in the title do plus 3 power stages of damage and are focused attacks.
Ooh. Oh, very nice. All right, Sir Richard. I have been waiting for you to run out of cards. No.
Well, I've still got plenty of cards, so...
No, let's see. I'm going to perform an energy attack.
That's fair. Oh, the Donon Ray. Gotcha.
Costs 2. Does 1. 7, 8 life cards and 2 power stages.
1, 2 power stages. And let's go count them out.
If I remember correctly, you can only have 1 card attached to you at a time. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much were we doing?
It was 1, 6, 7, 8.
So 8. So there's
8 life cards and 2 power stages.
6, 7, 8.
All right. Very nice.
Nothing to get rid of this time, and nothing. It can lower my anger. Not that I have any anger to lower. So
Yep.
that's that. My turn.
Indeed.
Ouch! 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 Ouchie! Ouchie! Ouch! What if I told you that I have a physical attack that is +1 power stage. All allies lose 2 stages of power,
Okay.
which I have none. So, if it hits, then all your opponent's personalities lose 4 stages.
Ooh, nice.
But at this particular moment of time, it just deals one +1 power stage.
All right.
Oh, and I also gained 1.
All right. Well, I guess I'll lose 4 power stages with everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, poor because it's at 0 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it does how many power stages?
+1.
I'm at 5,240,000.
I'm at 5 million.
Okay, so you're at 5 million, which puts it the same. So that's 1 power stage.
So 2 power stages total.
Okay. Ouch, sir. Ouch.
I have to do something because you are hitting me pretty hard with the energies there.
Yep, I'm going to. Speaking of that, I'm going to use Gohan's energy attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do 12 plus 6 plus 1. So 18. Wait. 12 plus 6 plus 1 is 19.
19.
Math. And 2 power stages.
2 power stages. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I was looking for you.
Oh, not that one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And of course, my last one it has endurance, but it doesn't matter because I've already gone through all 19. No endurance at all was used.
All right. I can't lower your anger.
Can't
I
lower
can't
it.
remove.
I have no allies to get rid of.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the regular critical damage was 5. I upped it to 7 because of how strong this thing is.
Yes.
Or capture Dragon Ball, which I can't do. So.
Yep. Sorry. Oh, my turn.
Yep.
Well, shoot, Rob. I just don't like how this is going. But, whatever. I will endeavor to do my best with a physical attack. Doing +4 power stages damage. When you perform this attack, you may discard a card to double the base damage for this attack on the physical attack table. Let me go ahead and gain my anger. Let me gain my 1, 2, 3.
Alright, well.
So, I'm at 5 million.
Well, unfortunately, because if I want to do what I'm going to do next turn, I'll have to have someone else block and take the hit for me. So we'll have Piccolo do it because he's the next highest guy I have. But you're an I to his C.
I to his C, so that's 7 plus time double that, so that's 14 plus the additional plus 4. So
we'll remove 2 of it.
So 9.
So 4.
Oh, wait, no. So 14 plus 2 is 16.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. So I have to take 16 minus 3, 13 life cards of damage. One.
Folks, at least I get
Two.
I get a good hit on him.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you do get a critical on me. Which ally do you desire to lose? Now, it's not a card effect, so technically you can hit any of them. Icarus only just prevents you from using a card that removes an ally. So, Piccolo, Draku, or Icarus.
Honestly, it's hard to say at this point because Piccolo will rejuvenate you, which is...
And you hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I did hit pretty hard, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter too much at this point. But, you know what, I'll still make the best choice that I possibly can here. So, I could get rid of your draw power. But then I still have to contend with Piccolo. And actually, you've got double the draw power than you do have the rejuvenation power. And no, actually, no, because Piccolo rejuvenates 3, right? Well, even still, I'll get rid of Goku. Because I don't want that extra damage, even though it probably won't matter at this point.
A good choice, sir. Good choice. Alright.
Okay, I believe it is your turn to attack.
Alright, well, Sir Richard, I've been holding out for this attack since the beginning of the game. We'll see if it does anything. So, I'm going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to discard a card to give it an additional plus 3 life cards here.
Okay.
But
Big Bang Kamehameha?
No, it's not Big Bang Kamehameha. It is an Android 18 Power Beam. Any modifiers from other cards that add damage to this attack are doubled.
Oh.
So, it does 8 life cards, plus 12 from Gohan, because it's doubled. So 20 life cards, plus 6 from this. So 26 life cards of damage, and 3 power stages.
Oh, well, let me go ahead and take those 3 power stages. 3. So how many life cards there were up?
26.
26. Let's count them out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, shiny.
That would have been really useful. This whole game, actually.
Yeah.
So what is it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 8, so 18, 19, 20, 24, and how far do I gotta go?
26.
So 2 more. 1, 2, there.
Oh, you are barely alive, sir.
Yeah. Ow. So much pain. I really should have grabbed my... I mean, it may not have made a difference, but I should have grabbed my GT...
He's already been used, so...
GT Vegeta. But it doesn't matter. So, that was your attack. I choose to pass.
I will rejuvenate 3. Your turn.
Pass.
Physical attack, doing 1 life card. And rejuvenate 1. If it hits.
Oh, physical attack. Wait.
Physical attack. You can do something, right?
Whoa, wait. Although, if I did that...
Well, you have done critical damage, so that goes to the top of my deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I would like to stop a physical attack. And for the remainder of combat, any of your opponent's card effects that prevent you from using cards you no longer... using your cards no longer affect your ability to use them. This does not affect power costs.
Alright.
But it stops the physical attack. That's the important thing. Pass.
Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty sure that I am done. But, for the sake of argument, 1, 2, 3, 3. I will draw 2 Dragon Balls, actually. Well, draw 1 Dragon Ball, but play 2, then doesn't matter after that, because I didn't draw enough to completely fill up my hand. So.
Alright. Well.
Ow.
So,
Rob.
So, GT Gohan for the devastation.
Yeah. Yeah, that really hurt.
So, yeah. So we'll be right back for our outro after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. Good game, Sir Richard. Let's do the handshake as it is proper.
Yeah. Rob. Your power, it's too strong. It's over 9,000.
9,000!
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
Other than the fact, I got pretty much clobbered at the end there. I was hanging on, though. I was hanging on for a little while.
Yep. You hit me pretty hard. I mostly let that go through because I was wanting to do the extra 6 life cards of damage with that, discarding that card.
But also just like hanging on with like the stopping the energy attacks. Yeah. So it's like I always forget that Rob and his energy attacks, which makes sense in this game because your life deck is your life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, in this game, I've always been drawn a lot to energy attacks, hints for later battles. I've always been drawn to energy attacks because I generally play characters that don't have extremely high power levels. Now, this Gohan, opening up the GT does make things different.
Yes.
Since there are characters that are way powerful than Z characters, obviously. Majin Vegeta level 4 still wasn't as strong as a level 2 Gohan.
Yeah.
But, next time, hopefully, you'll have a GT character.
Yeah, I'll have to bust out. I do actually have GT characters. I was just like, no, not this game. It'll be okay. We'll just start off light.
Well, I was trying to add GT in because, not necessarily just because I have GT cards, but because I thought that the games always went by a little faster because you hit so hard.
That's true. And yeah, that is true. And that is actually one thing about the Dragon Ball Super that I do have to give at least some credit for. The games do go by a lot quicker. It's just the way that you play the game as compared to this game. And I'm not trying to dog on Dragon Ball Super. It's a fine game for what it is. But I just feel like this game just feels like Dragon Ball Z to me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. It feels more Dragon Ball Z because I just blasted you with an extremely powerful energy attack.
Right.
And even though it wasn't a Big Bang Kamehameha, which would have done a little more if I'd had it. But something that doubles modifiers and does a lot of, that was just deck building knowledge. But yeah, being able to blast your opponent away with sheer power is insane.
Well, yeah, and just like all the different flurry of blows.
Yeah, you got the physical attacks and blocks and lots of energy attacks, lots of blocks and lots of physical attacks and it's got a lot more to it than I think Super. Super it has those things, but it's more of a numbers game in the way you're giving yourself bonuses and kind of a Magic the Gathering kind of mix to Dragon Ball,
right?
Which is like I said, it's your own. It's a style. It's a style of game. It's not like it's terrible. It's great to have Dragon Ball characters in another game.
Right.
But just like in this game, it has cards that are extremely powerful compared to others.
Yes. Especially once you get to the GT.
Especially once you get to GT. Well, GT was designed to mix, although it became very difficult for because what made GT hard to win against Z decks was the main personality victory. Because GT you can't win by a main personality victory.
Right.
While Z characters still could. And so, you fought against that infamous Red Anger deck that everybody loved to run, where you got a whole bunch of Red Anger and got leveled up really, really fast, and then you won by most powerful personality victory. You had to kind of do that before the GT deck ramped up.
Yeah. I wonder then, so say if I were playing that red deck, not that I have any ideas or anything, but let's say if I were to play that red deck, I mean, would I just be putting in like a whole bunch of blocks and things like that, and just to keep you from doing things?
Well, in this format, you can't win because it's you can't win by most powerful personality victory.
Yeah.
But in regular expanded format, I think is what they call it. Technically that's what you do. You run a red anger with a lot of blocks and a lot of stuff that just does nothing but raise your anger. And then once you hit level 5, because you're gonna ramp up to level 5, then you're gonna win. Now, if you ever mix a GT card in your deck, or use a GT personality, you couldn't win by a most powerful personality victory. It's weird how that was done.
That makes sense.
And it was perfectly fine until they released the level 6 characters.
Oh.
Because then Z had no way to win. Level 6 came out. Because you're like, oh well.
When did level 6 come out?
Level 6 came out in Shadow Dragon.
Really?
Shadow Dragon released level 6 Goku and level 6 Omega Shenron, I believe.
Really?
And then there is no level 6 Vegeta, though.
Oh. Well, I'm already extremely disappointed that I've already got levels 1 through 5, but...
Yeah, there's only 2 level 6 characters, and that's Goku and Omega Shenron. But the one thing that GT did add that I've tried to figure out a way to build is Gogeta.
Oh, yeah. I meant to ask you if you had a Gogeta.
Yeah. I have level 1 Gogeta. They made a level 2. I think that was the other ultra rare in that set. I think there's a level 2. Maybe? I'm trying to remember.
Because I've got a level 1 Vegito from Dragon Ball Z.
Level 2. Yeah, level 1 Vegito was non-Super Saiyan, and he was rare. And then level 2 Vegito was the ultra rare Super Saiyan one. Yeah. But both him and level 3 Trunks are not really super expensive when it comes to ultra rares.
Really?
Not compared to Majin Vegeta level 5, which is several $100s now. Somebody's got that. We would have probably seen him if he lived longer.
If I could have just gotten up to that point, but whatever.
I'm not bragging at all.
I
didn't spend like 8 hours building that deck.
Right? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I'm just saying, like, I think every game that I ever played against you, I don't think I've ever gotten to level 5. I think I've gotten maybe to level 4.
Well, that was one thing that I didn't really like about this game in particular, is that getting to level 5 is something that seemed like it'd be really awesome and really easy to get to, but I understand why it was harder. And then, for me, whenever I did deck building, I always built it around not gaining anger, because it just became too much of a liability.
Yeah,
hence the reason why I built the deck that I did this time.
That's fair.
And it's like, oh, well, what level 2 Saiyan personalities would be amazing? Oh, plus 6 life cards of damage.
Yeah.
Well, time to start building a deck around this.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I mean, that makes sense, because, it's just, I don't know. For me, I just like doing it just because, I guess, just because, with Dragon Ball Z, you think, oh, they're getting angrier, they're getting stronger, and, that just kind of goes along with the whole theme that is Dragon Ball Z. So
yeah, and in GT, it was more along the lines of you got beat up, so you're going to raise your level. And in GT, it was actually even harder to gain levels because almost every card had an endurance, and so you needed I think it was 10 or 15 cards. I forgot the rules because I've never used them that way, but I think it's 15 cards. I think you have to remove 15 cards from your discard pile to gain a level.
Really?
It's basically, it kind of mimicked the Saiyan Goku from Buu, who has that same ability where you get to discard cards to gain levels for Goku as its power. But they added it to everybody, so it was nice to be able to see some characters go up levels that I'd never seen go up levels, but it's also, you know, you got to level 6, and you're going to have like 15 cards left in your life deck by the time you hit level 6. Now, when you're swinging for like 12 or 13 million or whatever it is,
right? Yeah,
you're throwing some nasty blows. But anyway, we're rambling on our outro, Richard. I guess it would be like the first time we ever did this.
Yes.
The previous time was recorded but not published. Not my fault.
Yeah. Well. Yes, that's true. But it is.
I won that game too. With orange energy.
Yeah.
But that was a regular. That was a regular Z deck, which I have in there somewhere. I still have that deck somewhere.
Yeah. I actually have a couple other decks that I built since then, since our last game. But
sadly, the game takes just a little too long for us to be able to film multiple games.
Right.
As you just saw, that was actually a fast game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it was ramping up. It looked like it was going to be slow, and then I finally was able to get my energy attacks pulled off.
Yeah. It was because I kept making it to where you wouldn't be able to do energy attacks for the full.
I know. I gotta save stuff. I had that energy attack was from my first hand.
Really?
Like I drew it and I was like, all right, well, I remember why I built this deck because that's plus 12 already with Gohan.
Well, looks like I'll have to modify my deck once again, Rob. I mean, I guess that's the name of the game, though.
That is the name of the game. You get to modify and play more and more decks. So hopefully we can get together more and do this more often than twice a year.
Yeah, indeed.
That's my fault, not his.
Yeah, that's fine. So, no big deal.
Life.
Well, Rob, it's been a pleasure as always.
Yes, it has been a pleasure, sir. And then let's just put it this way: up until about a year ago, he was beating me in every game. So I didn't have a whole lot of cards, so I might have spent a little money on on a whole lot of cards.
Because of moi?
Yes, because of you're the only one I play with.
Yeah, that's true.
Fortunately, I bought them before the big spike that is this past.
Which means
2020.
if I try to buy some, it's going to be like that much harder for me to get some. So
yeah, well, yeah, your Majin Vegeta I think was worth about $150, $200, and then after 2020, it's like I don't know, $500-$600. If it's limited, it's worth even more.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, limited is like $1,500 or something stupid.
I just know that when I got it, like I was. I'm not going to get into the story of how I didn't get it the one time, but when I finally did get it, purchased it online, I was just like, finally. Because I've been looking for that card since the day it was announced, way back in the day, and I was just like, I've got to have this card.
Yeah, I passed and missed my level 5 Piccolo now. He's way out of reach. I think.
Well, how about the one Piccolo that I gave you?
The level 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Piccolo trained, yeah. It's a limited foil. And because of that, it's probably about a $40, $50 card now.
Just 40 to 50? Man, that card was broken back in the day.
Well, they nerfed it.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
I mean, you can only use it, I think, it's no longer a constant power, it's an activated power. Yeah. So, but it has been banned / unbanned / no one knows how to use it anymore, so
yeah.
A lot of the gamer circles don't play it, and I think that's the reason why he's not as valuable.
That's unfortunate. I mean, he is a crazy card, though.
He was the only good Piccolo from that line, sadly. I mean, being able to rejuvenate 3 is great, but when you're getting hit for 7, 8, 10 life cards of damage, even in regular Z, rejuvenating 3 and not really doing anything else just doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I remember that card from the... What was the name of that Piccolo, though? The
Piccolo the Trained.
The Trained, yeah, okay.
Yep. He is still nasty, but yeah.
Yeah.
They nerfed him. They nerfed Android 18 level 1. I think King Cold level 1. And I feel like there was one other they nerfed. Because their abilities were just so broken, you could do some really nasty stuff. But they didn't ban or do anything with Trunks the Swordmaster, who is probably the most broken character
I was gonna say, that's the
in
one.
the game, because I've seen playthroughs of people who ran Trunks Swordmaster with all the Trunks sword cards and literally take a person out in one turn.
Well, isn't there like Gohan sword cards too now?
Yeah, there's Gohan sword cards in Boo, but then he's definitely not near as strong.
Gotcha.
Because Trunks can look for Trunks name cards and just keep on adding more and more cards to your hand, and then Trunks just throws a whole bunch of damage because of all the sword name stuff.
Chops his opponents up like Frieza.
Yeah, pretty much. That and the Bojack subset added just a whole lot to him. Which is where the Swordmaster comes from.
Yeah.
I had it at one point. I think I sold it because it's like a $30, $40 card now too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right.
I'm not going to go into card prices. They are extremely high right now.
Yes.
I know, because I sold a big chunk of cards for like $400 the other day.
Yeah.
And paid off bills because I'm a responsible adult or something. I don't really
yeah, whatever.
Ugh.
All of it's adulting.
Adulting. I remember back in the day when I could play Dragon Ball Z cards and just had to ask for money to buy them.
Or even just like take a part-time job and and do that and get your money from there. And
now I just have to ask my wife for the money instead of asking Mom.
I gotta ask my bank account for the money.
Yeah, well, you know.
Bank account. Can I get some money to purchase things?
No.
It's like you could purchase things. I mean, you know, like your house, your mortgage on your house, and your, you know.
Hey, you've got a really nice
bills.
house here.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining about my house. It's just, you know.
Adult life. Let's stop being depressing on film.
Yes.
I'm going to edit this out.
Yes.
This is going to be in the bloopers.
Yeah.
Just rambling on about how terrible life is because, you know, adulting. But it just sucks because everybody nowadays doesn't seem to get to adult anymore. Why is that? Nobody wants to buy a house anymore.
No.
Everybody just wants to rent and play video games.
Truth be told, I kind of was... For the last couple of years, I've been thinking, man, if I didn't have a house, if I just would have had an apartment or a condo, that might have been kind of nice, depending on my neighbors. But
Yeah, how loud they are.
Regardless, how would you like to close this out, Rob?
Well, we could do, I don't know, next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, actually, we could do that.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
All right. Ready? Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Maybe next time Vegeta will be able to level up to Super Saiyan 4.
And maybe next time Gohan will still do exactly what he always does. Do a bunch of damage and not win.
And not gain any anger. Well, I guess he does gain anger, but he won't, like...
Just not against anyone else but Cell.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Just crush android heads. Maybe he'll get mad. That's about the only thing that makes him angry.
Yeah,
You can blow up your dad 3 times, but they'll only get angry when some random strange android's head gets blown up.
Yeah, whatever. But, guys, thank you for joining us, and we hope that you enjoyed our battle of the wits and fists. And I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, it's clear to you.
See ya.
That's not good. Have a good one.
Welcome to YourAnimeSenpais. I'm Richard, and you're Rob, and we're gonna play Dragon Ball Z, the card game.
Sort of. Give it a few more seconds because I'm not sure if I counted right.
What?
It's fine. We'll send it to the blooper reel at the end.
Yeah. I'll just start. Ready?
Yep.
That was probably.
Yeah.
That's alright.
It hurt my hand a little bit. Sorry.
Alright.
I don't know if I can get out of this chair. Before I break it. Maybe I should grab a different chair.
I don't know. Well, I have here. Let me move this over here first.
We're still fine.
But I've got.
Welcome back. We now have everything loaded and ready to go. And I probably should have checked to make sure everything was in frame before I sat down. Almost fell. So, we now have our...
Oh, Rob. Your power level is too high. Okay. Oh, Rob.
Yep. Oh, Richard.
I enjoy these.